Hey!
Hey!
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about another anime that we've been watching.
We are.
Mr. Villain's Day Off. And I think we need a special guest for this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Well played. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Well played. I mean, I gotta be honest, though. Very true.
True.
The thing about this show is it's got such an interesting premise.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what I kind of knew what it was going to be like when you mentioned that you wanted to watch it.
And the description of it tells you exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But even though it tells you exactly what it is, that doesn't mean that you expect that to be, like, exactly what it is.
Yeah. So basically, this anime, the premise of it is, your main character is a villain, kind of like Despicable Me, but your main character is this villain who...
He's high up in the evil league.
Yeah, and essentially he's an alien and they're trying to take over the Earth. And he's fighting against these sort of like Power Ranger type characters. And that's like the plot of what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
But we follow him mostly on his days off.
Yeah.
So it's really funny because there's like this like fight for the planet going on, but we're mostly in this sort of way of the house husband-esque world, a slice of life world with this character.
Yeah.
And it's really cute and funny and weird.
Yeah, and like you said, Way of the House Husband, that is absolutely the vibes that the show gives.
100%.
It's like, it is so slice of life for the most part. And even when they're like dealing with like him like doing his job of being, an evil villain, half the time it's at the office where he's doing paperwork and stuff. But like you said, it's Mr. Villain's day off.
Yeah.
So most of the time it's his days off, which largely are spent at the zoo, hanging out and watching the pandas. Because Mr. Villain, the general, loves pandas.
Yeah, it's really funny. And, a lot like House Husband or almost any other anime, a lot of it is you can hear his inner monologue. And a lot of the comedy just comes from him sort of misunderstanding like humanity and cities and other basic things. But the one thing he certainly does love, like you said, are pandas. And it's one of my favorite things is like in the first or second episode, like he's at the zoo and like he's standing there like taking like cell phone
burst shots.
But he's like, here, do the sound. You did it before. And everyone's just like looking at him because this crazy man is just taking all of these shots of pandas. And there was like, and it's funny because like the first 5 or 6 episodes, right? So it's like a 12 episode season. Mm-hmm. The first like 5 episodes, it's like primarily 2 jokes. Yeah. It's like he loves pandas and like he's doing like chores or going to the supermarket. Yeah. All while like we're not watching the action, the cool parts of his life.
Yeah, like it's like having him like watching him decide what his dessert should be, and then watching him interact with other people, like the clerk at the convenience store where he's getting the dessert, and she's all freaking out because he looks so mean and stuff, but he's just like, and then she recommends something, and he's just so delightful to her, and it's like, I trust your recommendation. Yeah. I will have this cherry blossom popsicle, like,
and that's the other fun thing too is like it's such a funny show because he is evil because he keeps on talking about like when we wipe out humanity, right? But at the same time he's also like very nice to everybody and helpful to people like on his days off.
Well, and wiping out humanity, that's his job.
It's his job. Yeah.
And so even when he encounters the rangers that he's fighting against, if it's his day off, he's not gonna get into a fight with them.
And I think the other reason I love this show is it's very much for adults, and it's very much for adults that feel busy in their lives. Yeah. Because what's funny about the show is it's probably of all the anime I've ever seen, it is the one that most promotes work-life balance.
Right?
Because like he's like there's this really great episode, I think it might actually be episode 1, where the Red Ranger, who's like the leader of the Rangers, like realizes it's him in like his human form, and he's about to fight, and Mr. Villain's like, absolutely not. It's my day off. I'm not on the clock.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't engage in his, like, battle of taking over the earth on his day off because he just doesn't do work on his day off. And I just, like, you know, I think that is so, like, adorable, but also, like, I feel like that's like a good message, man.
It is. It absolutely is. Yeah, no, you need a good work-life balance. He makes sure that the employees under him also have a good work-life balance. He also, you know, they also now know about the joy of pandas.
Yes.
He wrote a whole report on it. He looks forward to wiping out humanity for a day that he and the pandas can skip along hand in hand.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And, like, you know, and I will say, I think if you like House Husbands and if you want something that's like, if you like Way of the House Husband and you, like, just want kind of a cozy, chill anime, this one's really good.
Yeah, it doesn't ask anything of you.
Not really, no. But I will say that it does become more interesting than just the initial jokes.
Yeah.
I feel like about halfway through, we start learning more about the Rangers and how they work. We start going to Mr. Villain at work more, and it becomes a lot more like a full thing, which I really appreciate. But honestly, the first 6 episodes also are just like, it's just fun to watch a show like this that kind of washes over you. That's like, it's not, like you said, it doesn't ask a lot of you. It's not challenging.
It's really joyful and delightful, and it's kind of a good palate cleanser for, it's a good thing, like, if you've had a bad day, watch an episode of Mr. Villain's Day Off. Like, if you've had a good day, watch an episode of Mr. Villain's Day Off. It just, like, it will just put you in a good mood or keep you in a good mood, and like, there's nothing to it, and yet at the same time, it's like, it's everything.
It is, and I also think there's something to it, like, I also think it's a weirdly empathetic show, too. I think, like, it's really easy for people to be angry or dislike people that believe in different things, and the show is, like, once again, like, it's not just work-life balance, it's, like, this balance between, like, I don't know. There's something going on there. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but basically the thing is, like, he has ethics in this society. Even though he's going to take over this society, he does, like, ethically live within this society. And once again, he helps people. Oh, yeah. Also, like, there's this whole thing where, like, you know, not to give anything away, but, like, he also has, like, there's episodes where he and, like, spirits are talking, and like the show is very free to do whatever it wants. Because the rules seem like very, like, you know, for instance, we don't even know, every time they cut away to, like, his evil, like, I don't even know. Office building? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You can't even tell where it is. Yeah. Because he lives...
Is it on another plane? Is it just in the middle of Tokyo somewhere? Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's no way. Are they on a planet and they can just, like, walk through a portal? Like, they never really explained it. Yeah. And
is it actually a spaceship that just looks like an office building?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
It always seems to be lightning with evil lightning going around it.
And it's like, it basically looks like, like the place Skeletor,
right?
Or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Except an office building.
But an office building, yeah. But yeah, no, it's really fun and cute. And I mean, honestly, it's been, I think we're gonna maybe head towards some more challenging anime in the near future. Yeah. So it's been nice to, like, just be relaxed, chill. Though the world may be coming to an end, it seems like it's gonna take a really long time.
Right. Yeah. So in the meantime, watch Mr. Villain's Day Off.
Yeah, and just well, I mean the world of the anime. Right. I don't mean our world. Yeah. I mean, you never know. But anyway, I'm not.
But the thing is, like, the 12 episodes, they leave off in a place where, you know, if it doesn't go on, you're okay with it. If it does, I want to know more about the Rangers. I want to know more about like the plans for taking over the world, or like why, you know, but at the same time, I also just want him, like, hanging out with pandas more.
Well, it's funny because I feel like the Way the House Husband, the comedy is better overall. Yeah. But I feel like the world of this anime is offering more to us storytelling wise than Way the House Husband. Because Way the House Husband really is like, it's sort of like they just change up the same basic jokes over and over again.
Yeah.
Usually it's him running into his old Yakuza connections, and then him like, and they're gonna fight, and then he like wins them over by showing them how to make an omelet or something.
Yeah, and like each one is like a different type of chore or a different something that you do, like just a household task. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I loved it. I thought it was really fun. It's on Crunchyroll. It might be on something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. The manga was in 2018.
It started in 2018. I think it's
6 volumes.
It might even still be going. So like theoretically there could be another season. It hasn't been announced one way or the other yet, but I'm hoping for a season 2.
I also like that it's got like at least on the So I like that when we watch it, it does all the right stuff. It looks good, but then the actual like English like title font of the show is like the first font
Comic Sans or whatever.
It's so cheap. It looks so bad.
Yeah,
I almost like kind of love it. It's like kind of charming.
It's goofy. I feel like it was totally intentional to do that.
Yeah, no, it's like it is so much like the whole like the Avatar joke, because I was like, wow, like this is what they went with. But yeah, no, it's charming in its own stuff, and the whole show is just very charming.
Yeah,
and I think you really like. I also like him as a lead character because, like, you don't really know how he's going to react to something, what he's thinking, like, what he's going to do. Like, it's very interesting.
I also love that the voice actor for the Japanese version, it's a voice that I know I've heard before. I feel like it's, like, one of those that, like, has played villains in so many things. Totally, like, heard the voice as the bad guy in so many different things we've watched. And I just, like... I can't imagine how much fun he must have had going into the booth and being like, pandas.
I know. What's the other thing too? I love pandas, so like I got a lot of the show just I was like, I get this guy.
Yeah.
I understand who he is.
Yeah, like when he's not at the zoo, looking at the live pandas, he's watching videos of pandas like, falling over and doing somersaults and things.
Or like he's
eating
going
bamboo.
And I love just like how awkward it is where like this like tall, scary adult man is always like looking at like the gift shop of like what panda thing he should buy. Like it's just something so awkward and like fun about the show. I don't know. I think it's one of those funny shows that like it's so simple, but like it really works.
I also love how human and like multi-dimensional he is, where it's like when you see him at work, he's so decisive. Like, knows exactly what needs to be done. But when he's in the convenience stores and he's so indecisive, he can never choose. He is like the hardest time making decisions.
Yeah.
It's like once again, it's like that is such a real thing for people. It's like he's so relatable.
And it's also funny too, like everything he misunderstands. Like there's like he often thinks that things that are like difficult or confusing or like traps that humanity has set against him, when it's like the bird example is like he goes to like a petting zoo and a bunch of like bunnies or is it bunnies? Yeah, a bunch of bunnies like walk around him and he thinks like the evil humans are using these bunnies to trap him, and and it's just it's obviously just a silly thing, and it's great. I love it. I love it. Anyway,
so much fun.
We've said enough. If you want to watch it, Mr. Villain's Day Off is on Crunchyroll. Maybe something else. I don't know. Use the Google. Anything else you want to talk about?
Pandas.
All right. Bye.